What's poppin', man? It's your boy Nasti Musiq, man, and I'm rocking with my boy BIGWAYNE918, man.
I'm loving the way that you move. You stay on my mind so heavy. And I'm down for whatever with you. So let me know if you're ready. When I get to you, swimming in that want you to tell me how it feels. I'm trying to keep it real. If you don't want, come and fuck with me. If you don't want, come and fuck with me, girl. I'm tryna be all you need. It's Mr. Bedroom to the flow. Come see what I've got in store. When we go up and down, and round and round. Don't have to worry.
Hey, what up, YouTube? It's your boy BIGWAYNE918, and I'm back. And y'all see how I'm doing, man? Dope people, artists, bosses, entrepreneurs. And today I got another entrepreneur slash artist slash dancer. Actually, man, my man got so many titles, I can't big him up enough. He got too many titles, I can't just name them all. But yo, check it. I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself. Let him tell you who he is and what it is he does, man. Go on, take it from him.
Hey, man, what's poppin', man? I appreciate that dope introduction, fam. I go by Nasti Musiq, man. A lot of people know me as Young Nasty around the town and surrounding areas and everything. My government name is Harold. I'm an artist, R&B artist, dancer, all-around entertainer. I'm a businessman. I'm a financial consultant. I'm tax preparer. It's a lot of things all the way around, man. I try to stay well-rounded.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Hey, man, appreciate you coming on my platform today, man. So look, we're gonna talk about the dancing. We're gonna talk about the R&B music, man. Dude got a whole lot of style. We're gonna talk about all that stuff, man. We're gonna cover that. But yo, first thing I want to talk about though, man. Take me back to the earlier days, man. How did Nasti Musiq come together, man? Where did you start at? Where was your beginnings, man? We know you from the 918.
Definitely, man. 918 north side of Tulsa, man. Honestly, man, it really started really early, man. Probably like 4 or 5, somewhere around there, because I just remembered I would like memorize and know like whole songs when I was like 3 or 4. And then like, I mean, Pops used to have a whole lot of camcorder footage and everything. My parents introduced me to a lot of old school artists, and I think that's what got me going early too. Like when I was like, 6, 7 years old, like I knew almost everything about Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder and Earth, Wind and Fire and all these people. Barry Gordy and what he did on the business aspect of Motown, on an all-around level, like when it came to entertainment and just putting other blacks on and into better positions. And from there, I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. From there, and I've been moving in that direction from talent shows. In grade school, I got forced to sing in the church choir. You know what I'm saying? When I was probably like 10, 11 years old. But they started to notice like, he's dope though. They started making me lead songs, and I used to I got used to it, like, going to other churches and singing lead songs and the Creek District and the national conventions. And all that,
church
like,
conventions
within the church realm. You know what I'm saying? But while that was going on too, like I was still going through school. I still would like sing to the girls at school and all that. Dance around, and I thought I was genuine back in the day. I thought I was a little Usher, all that. Early 5th grade. You know what I'm saying? I knew then. I would say the first time I got in a studio and recorded like a song or a hook or anything was probably 16, 17, around there.
Okay.
I know around that time I actually opened up for Pretty Willie at the Hive. Man, that was a long time ago, bro.
You said Pretty Willie or Pretty Ricky?
Pretty Willie.
Pretty Willie? Okay, I remember Pretty Willie. Okay,
I was a young boy. I remember I think I got snuck in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out OK Kid. I don't know if you remember him, and DT. I think Oklahoma Kid and my boy DT. They was moving around popping. This was like early 2000.
The Hive was lit. Downtown. Yeah.
So as far as that goes, that's how that got going. And then I was always dancing at parties, and people started knowing me for like, I would go to the party and I would be the one in the middle and doing my thing. So like that was before I was even taking it like I'm a entertain, I'm a do that. I was just doing me.
Just doing you, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And probably around like 17, shout out to Alexis Renee. She from the town. I don't know if you ever heard of her, but she out in Atlanta now, and she been putting on for a long time. You know, we did a lot of stuff together coming up early on, like 17, 16. Like her mom used to, you know, have us on the road. You know what I'm saying? Moving around. The SEA awards, all that. I remember like running into Nicki Minaj like 09, 08. You know what I'm saying? When she was with Gucci.
The mixtape Nicki.
Yeah, way early on. Underground Hip Hop
Smack
Awards.
DVD Nicki.
Yeah, and it wasn't like, oh, this Nicki Minaj. It was like, oh, that's a new dope rapper that's with Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just like, when I think about that, when I think about even Soulja Boy, you know, when he was doing this thing and going viral, and, you know, me and my partner, Bio, we started doing YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, MySpace, like, we just started, let's just do what we do in the clubs, how we turn it up, and it just became a thing, you know, like, went viral overnight, like MySpace, 50,000 views, you know, hella emails, YouTube, millions and millions of views, like, I kid you not, like, you would have to really have just been there or around or just from here to really know. Like, cause a lot of people can cap and be like, hey, this happened, this went on, whoop-de-whoop, but like, nah, this is really happening.
No, you lived it though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when we went to Muskogee, they chased us. The girls chased us. Yeah. I ain't lying about shit. You can ask anybody that we got chased like we was motherfucking, you know, B2K or something. And I think while all that was happening, we was going viral, and all these artists was reaching out to us to be in videos and to do all this stuff. It's just like, damn, we didn't realize how big we were really becoming. You know what I'm saying? You know, when you think about it, we went viral 2 years after YouTube was even started. So technically, we was amongst the first wave of viral entertainer, not just from Oklahoma. But
just
period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, that's a big thing that it took me a while to really look at because I'm living in it. I'm like, I'm from Tulsa. I'm a regular nigga. I'm a Tulsa nigga. I'm a Northside nigga. You know, you had that mindset. You know what I'm saying? But then when I stopped thinking that way, it was like, you know, got away from the thug town and shit. Because, you know, that's what we used to be on. We used to rep that. The thug town, this is what it is, you know. But it's like, nah, we don't want to represent that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be, you know, looked at that way. You know what I'm saying? But just to go back to the early days, man, I just remember having a lot of fun. I remember just being so pure in the beginning. Yeah. Outside of business, outside of anything, it was just like everything we did that was going viral. It's a blessing because it was all natural, just what we were doing.
Fully organic.
It wasn't like we sat down and wrote out, this is what we're going to do today. Yeah. We're going to go in the store and do this video. We're going to, like, it was like, this shit hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how 90% of our videos and everything came about. You know what I'm saying? And like 60,000, 100,000 overnight, 200,000. When Halle Berry was on the Ellen show, you know what I'm saying? And they were showing the clips of the Ellen. Our dance clip was on Ellen.
I was just going to ask you about that.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I remember when that happened, like my MySpace and I think Facebook was just starting, I think. We was just really getting on it. But like all that shit just went crazy for me. Emails, messages, all this, it was just crazy, man. It was a lot of shit that just kept happening. And then, but it was a lot of shit that was happening that a lot of opportunities that I didn't take advantage of, or, you know, even if I felt like it may have been someone else's fault in the crew or anything, it's like, you know, I can't, it's not putting the blame on anybody. It's just, you know, that's just how shit unraveled. Yeah. But, you know, I remember, you know, supposed to go to Dallas for these video shoots and do this or whatever. Certain artists saying like, oh, when we, oh man, appreciate y'all showing love and helping promoting our song. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a song where a nigga dancing to it and they got 1 million views, when you type in that song, that's who's pulling up under that song. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, a lot of them was like, man, when we shoot this music video, when we go to 106, when we go to Booty, all this shit, we got y'all. A lot of them didn't. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? As a grown man, I can just speak on that shit like that's how it went. It wasn't just like, you know, a lot of people just thought we went viral and that was just it. Like, nah, it was a lot of footwork. It was a lot of shit going on. A lot of contacts, a lot of managers, a lot of shit went bad. It was a lot of things going on. Yeah. You know, but from there, I kind of went to business. I kind of paused on that for a second for like a couple years. And then I got back to it. Kind of just in the past couple years. You know what I'm saying? I really just been pushing the line. Because at first it was dance, dance, dance. I do music every now and then, and you know, but it was dance. Because for one, you know, it was cheaper back then, you know, just to get a camera than to get in the studio and shit.
Yeah.
When we just young teenagers trying to come up, and you know, back then, music videos and shit cost way more than now.
Yeah,
you know,
anybody can shoot one now.
Yeah, so shout out to, you know, like DJ Cole, shout out to like King Spencer, shout out to these ones that came through and blessed the game.
Yeah.
And instead, because when we was 17, 18, niggas was charging us 600, 800. That's just kind of how it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like for somebody to come in the game and it be 150, 200, 250, like that's love. And I don't realize a lot of people don't realize how much love that is that he was showing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Spencer, that's my dog, man. I got a lot of love for him. You know, I remember meeting him young and early on, and you know, it was something like, bro, you've been doing this since forever. You know, your grind inspired me. Like, bro, that makes me feel good, especially to see how far Spencer is now too.
And you know, I follow him, and man, he is doing some major things, and he done did videos with
Shout out King Spencer,
everybody.
man.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to him, man. It's definitely someone. Definitely somebody I look up to in this whole, you know, content game.
He's definitely a young legend out here, man.
Yeah. Plus he's from the OK too, so
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody's from Oklahoma, man. I love that. I love to see that, man.
Shout out to everybody in the town that's doing their thing and have been doing their thing, man. Like, cause, you know, if I had more time, we can go back all the way early on, because I remember the folks that was popping, and I give credit when credit was due. That's why when something big happened, it's not like, oh, this person, don't try to shit on everybody else and get this person, oh, then it ain't they turn no more, then they ain't worried about this person, now this person hot. Like, bro, this is the industry, and this is how this shit go. And I be trying to explain to a lot of artists too, like, you're not gonna be the hottest in Tulsa forever. You know what I'm saying? You're only gonna get a hot one time, and then after that you have to start expanding and doing your shit. It ain't that they don't got love for you no more, it's just that it's hard to be at that pinnacle of your hottest, like when you're fresh, when you know what I mean? And you can't just go away no more. You can't like, well, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna take a break, and whenever this happened in my life, I'm gonna get back. Like, bro, this is it. This is not how this business is designed or life. You know what I'm saying? We can go deep on that, some other shit. Like we was chopping it up before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
that's another. You know what I'm saying? Like situation. Like, it's all about mindset. It's all about mental, man. And people get discouraged a lot of times. Like, they come out, they get a lot of love, and then it's just like, oh, well, the love falls off. Or they come out, they feel like ain't nobody showing them a lot of love. You just got to find your demographic. You know what I'm saying? You can't, even if Tulsa is not the target audience for you, that's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what people need to understand. Like, that's fine. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody come from here, and we know what our city about, we know the majority of what the predominant sound here people love. They love the hard shit, the trap shit, the rap. You know, that's what we came up on. That's our city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of other music styles to get respect. I'm not saying they're not there, but I'm saying, like, if you go to a hood club and you rapping on a beat that sounds like Mozzie, you probably will get more love than a nigga that's coming out there. You know what I'm saying? Like on some, you know, R&B shit or some shit. Like, that's just kind of how it is. But you know your demographic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If this is not your, you know, if this is a trap show and you do backpack rap, that may not be the show for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You may need to get tapped in with some festivals and different things like that, because that's more of your crowd.
It's definitely a lane for everyone. That's one thing I do know. It's a lane for everyone. It's just a matter of finding. Like, I know it's a lane for me. Yeah. You know, you mentioned some influences earlier. I can definitely tell you. You know, I was watching, seen the videos you did. I saw the one you did with Bam.
That's my dog.
Yes, sir. And of course, you got the slew of dance videos, man. So I definitely can tell, man. You definitely have some H-Town, some genuine influences, man.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
And you're doing true R&B, because you know what? I don't feel like it's really a ton of people really that's truly doing R&B. It's mostly pop. Let's just keep it buck. It's mostly pop
or trap soul or everything outside of what R&B is. But I love that too, though. I love it. I like, you know what I'm saying, like these different styles and different shits popping up. You know what I'm saying. But when people ask me what I represent, I mean, I represent that prime of R&B, and it's just like, you know, like you said, it's interesting that you say genuine, because like as far as persona and just everything, like it was probably nobody more that I looked at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit dope. You know, because especially in that time, you know what I'm saying? We from the third time. We from Tulsa. Shit a little hard. Shit a little rough around here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, early on, the music that I loved didn't really tap into who I was as a person. Meaning, like, when I looked at R&B singers at that time, early 2000s or mid 2000s, when I was like really starting to look at music, it was like everybody kind of seemed a little soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying folks was soft, but you know what I mean. Like, it was like, man, I don't want to have to be extra feminine or extra whatever to come off to be that. But you know, you had people like Genuine, you had people like early Usher, you had, you know, Bobby Brown. Like, it's another one. Like, you had folks like that bent the culture. I'm a culture bender. Yeah. Because it's like, for one, the way I think about shit, even outside of music, and then when it comes to that, it's like, when the lights hit, people are, do you get nervous? I mean, it's really weird because, like, sometimes just depending on the situation, it can be a little, but 90% of the time, I do shit without thinking about it. Like, I have zero fear if there's 1,000 people right here. You know, zero. I look everybody in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? Out of this 1,000, 800 may like me and 200 may not. But I'm still going to go hard and kill that shit. And that's what folks don't understand. Like, you got to go hard for who fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? If this is not, that's just like me with a comedian or a rapper, or just if I don't like this artist or they're not my style, I'm not fucking with them. I'm not just going, like, for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's fine if I don't like them or if they're not my cup of tea or whatever. But like, everybody got a different fan base. You may not like it, but they love it.
Everybody got their preference.
and one thing about this music shit, man, you have to understand, it's not just about good music. It's a lot of shit that ties into it. You know what I'm saying? Like for an example, if we're in the club and Roddy Ricch banging, then from Roddy he go to Lil Baby, then he go to whoever, and then my song is another banging song that just go crazy, and it's that same type in a way. It go after that, everybody still bop. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like boom, 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 hey, I'm about to play my nigga, he actually from me, I'm about to play his shit right now, everybody kind of like, now that they know who it is, it's like, I may know him, okay, let me critique, let me you know what I'm saying? Like, whether then, even if I really liked it naturally and I just rocked to it, when it just came on, now it's like, oh, that's who it is.
Now you're listening, you're looking for something.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is, man. It's not like people be thinking, oh, I didn't make a top 10 list that somebody made around this motherfucker. Like, bro, like, what is a top 10 list when you know what you've done for the culture? Because this is how I put it, bro. I'm not a cocky person at all, but like here lately, people been telling me, like, bro, you need to put down some of your humble pie. Real shit. Because it's like, bro, I know for a fact that I'm the blueprint for a lot of people that came through here. I know for a fact I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I don't make a list, you know what I'm saying, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's whoever you liked. Yeah. That person that you got number one may not get any streams on Spotify, may not make any money off his music, may not even really be doing too much of anything. You know what I'm saying? But that's your guy. That's who you like. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I can't jump in like, but what about me? I got this many numbers. I got like, well, who am I proving myself to though? Right. Like, who is the person that we like, oh yeah, you're right, we need to put you in, like, who is that gatekeeper person that makes those decisions? They don't exist. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's just so important to find who fucks with you and just build off of that and stay in that direction, other than being frustrated about somebody that, even if they do think you're talented, they might not like you because they think you this type of person, or you took their girlfriend in middle school, or whatever it is. It could just anything,
whatever reason.
Yeah. So it's like, it's a lot of political shit to go into this. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's just like, I'm gonna get my respect. I'm gonna push the line and get my respect. What you gonna say? Oh, my quality? I have great quality. Whatever the fuck you can nitpick up, like, bro, I got it. Whatever you know, I've talked to this person. I've done this. Oh, major deal. Oh, I've talked to them. I've been around them. I've dealt with them. Like, it's just like, bro, I really do this shit. I really do this shit. I've really done this shit for a while. I did take a break for business purposes that also helped me in other avenues in life. But it's just like, bro, like when it comes to this game, this shit monopoly to me. Like I play the game so well.
So when when you're making a mark in social media or YouTube media, how do you make that transition to monetize? Or what's some jewels you could drop for those that's trying to do that? Trying to go with your blueprint.
Well, as far as like for YouTube, man, earlier on it was a lot. It was a little different. There's a lot of things that are still the same, but it's a little different. Like now they've added in algorithm, and now that matters. And then back in the day, just tagging the video right was enough. Sometimes, but the algorithm nowadays, it just kind of depends on the time of day. It goes back to finding your audience. Like as far I'm gonna get to the monetized part, but like as far as on YouTube, run your ads. I don't know how to do ads. Okay, go to Google or go to YouTube and type in how to run YouTube ads. Everything I ever learned, 90% of what I've learned has been from learning and from researching myself, without depending on anybody else to come and show me. Because at the end of the day, you can have your viewpoint, but that doesn't mean that's how I'm going to get through the door. You know what I'm saying? I've heard hundreds of A&R's point of views. I've heard different labels' point of views. I've heard a lot of people in the industry, oh, I think you should do this. I feel like this will work. I feel like everybody got their own idea of what could work or what could work for this person. This person may have, just like me, my situation with the YouTube and going viral and shit like that. All that was just a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't go into it like, let's go viral.
Yeah.
It was just like, man, we be having fun, let's post these videos.
Yeah.
90% of the time, that's how shit comes together organically. Like when you plotting and planning, don't get me wrong, you do need to plan. But, when you plotting and planning, a lot of times, if it doesn't go exactly your way, you're disappointed. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm going to say about it, to get back to it on YouTube, run your ads, find your demographic, find your target audience, figure out how to do that. As far as monetization, like make sure that you own the content, make sure that it's nobody else's copywritten documents, and then just kind of run it up. Like use the ads to build the following or whatever. You're going to spend the money to grow the base, but once you grow the base and you get the subscribers, when you post your next video, your numbers are going to continue to rise. You know what I'm saying? And even on like Instagram, when it comes to just tackling your audience, some people's have more views on reels. Some people have their story as their main punching point.
Yeah.
Some people, when they post, the views go crazy. Some people don't post at all and just do story only, and that's good for them.
Yeah.
You just have to find your niche for social, not just Instagram, but just social media, period. Like work all of them. Do Facebook, do YouTube, do TikTok, do everything that you can do. I've heard people like, oh, Facebook don't work that much no more. Only focus on this. Okay, I get what you're saying, but you can't go around telling people that. Because at the end of the day...
Because what you're saying might not work for you, but
do everything.
It's popping for someone else.
Yeah,
I'm saying Facebook is working because I found out,
yeah. It's the $1 billion company. It's still the number one.
I found everything out from Facebook and YouTube, man.
There's of course differences. I would prefer to be on Instagram more. Like just by the way it's set up and interaction in the network. But don't just say, oh, I'm not doing Facebook. I feel like that's the problem when people try to like do things because they see celebrities or other people doing it. Be like, oh well, they don't have a Facebook, so I'm not gonna have it. Like you're not there. And I know people that are on these levels that still do have them. So do what works for you. You know what I'm saying? Some people blow up. I've seen people go viral and blow up off Facebook. I've seen people do it on YouTube. I've seen people on Vine, TikTok. Like just do everything and then when you see the most traction from this area, milk it. It to me is simple. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way my mind works. But like, if you a hustler, I feel like you can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Put the bricks together. You know what I'm saying? Mental bricks. Not the bricks out there. Put the mental bricks together.
Mental bricks, okay? Yeah. Build it, okay?
Of course, in the very beginning, it's just sheer, I want to be the biggest singer. I want to be the biggest artist. I want to, of course, that's just what it starts out as. Even now, like, my ideas are growing and I'm realizing it's even bigger than what I originally envisioned. Now I see myself as like an all-around entertainer. I just want to be a mogul. You know what I mean? I want to show people, you know, how to handle business and, you know, the financial literacy and you know, how to be focused on your talent and show people that everything's mental, because I feel like I went through a process to become to think the way that I think, to see stuff the way that I see stuff. You know, I've always been an avid reader. As a kid, I was a reader. You know, winning spelling bees, and I was really locked in. You know, and then, you know, of course, you get a little older, you get a little tired out in the streets and just moving around and messing around and girls and all that, you know. So I was off focus, but like even lately, I've just got back to just reading and just opening my mind and meditating more. And I'm saying, like, I want to do I want to get in film. I want to, you know, I want to do short films. I want to do, I want to get actors. I want to discover actors. I want to help put people in positions to win, not just myself. So that at this point, it ain't just about the talent and what I want to be. It's more so about the legacy that I want to leave and what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want to be all around entertainer. I want people, when they think of me, be like, man, yeah, that motherfucker work hard. Like, he really put in work. Like, he did that. Like, that's how I want people to talk about me. You know what I'm
Who's your favorite entrepreneur?
Man, I have a few for a few different reasons. Maybe like maybe 3 or 4 I can name.
Yeah, man.
I would say like the top one. I would say maybe the top one, because it's probably one of the first I was actually on. It would probably be Berry Gordy's up there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For what he did for Motown. He started the label with $800. You know what I'm saying? Was a failure in the beginning. You know, went from trial and error to being the damn forefather of black culture and music. Like, you know, he's responsible for a lot of our historical classic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Berry Gordy, Tony Robbins. I love Tony Robbins, man. Love his mindset.
Okay.
Grant Cardone, Master P, Kevin Hart, man.
Kevin Hart, okay.
Rick Ross. Like, matter of fact, Rick Ross probably the top, as far as the intellect and the dialogue that he goes into when he's explaining and expressing. Nipsey up there too, rest in peace. I definitely took a lot of jewels from Nip. But, you know, I would say, like, if we saying top 5, you know, Kevin Hart, you know, P.
P's definitely,
yeah, like,
I have to say, yeah, Percy Miller.
Yeah.
Master P's definitely my,
he up there.
He's probably my favorite. I mean, because he's had success
in a lot of different avenues.
Man, a ton of different avenues.
He's a serial entrepreneur. He's a definition of a serial entrepreneur.
And he literally is a serial entrepreneur. The dude got, I was looking
chips,
at
noodles.
Man, he got the, what's it called? The Crunch. I just saw it today.
What is it, breakfast cereal?
It was a breakfast cereal, like, it was something Crunch. But they had him on there. He was in his Raptors uniform. Yo, shout out to Master P, man. I almost ordered his jersey. I almost ordered his. They got his Raptors. You can actually
I'll wear it, man.
I'll wear that.
Like, I got a lot of that shark mentality in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like with that, it kind of, people ain't used to that, and it kind of fucks them up. You know what I'm saying? It kind of fucks somebody up to be if you too real.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it kind of, or too punctual. I'm the type of person to where it's like, I see you, hey man, we need to do this. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, let's do boopty bam bam bam.
Yeah.
I'll hit you tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Hey, so what we? Oh, I gotta because you wasn't really prepared, because you didn't expect me to really. You used to people just kind of bullshitting and just saying shit. But I'm like, so what? You don't even got it together. You was
Hollywood talk.
Yeah, it's just that talk. That was an idea that you haven't even put together. But you know, when somebody like, so what we need to do? Oh, you say you got this. So what we need to do? What we get? Let me make this call. Okay, I understand. Because you ain't got it all. You know. Yeah. But a lot of people ain't used to a person that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get frustrated if we come together as a team and start something and we don't finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that's the only type of people I want to work with, are the people that's going to push through and see through like me. Because I just feel like, man, I took a lot of losses and a lot of delays and a lot of shit that I've just, my mindset is just like, I'm gonna keep going. This is the plan. This is the move. Everything ain't gonna be all good, but I'm gonna still keep rocking. Oh shit, I'm giving it 75%. I need to give it another 25. I need, like, that's the type of nigga I am, man. And like, a lot of motherfuckers don't understand that, the drive, like, it's like, damn, nigga, can you sit still? My family always like, oh, you in town? Oh, you sit still?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually here? Oh, you came? Oh, you on town? Like, you know, they be on my ass, man. But it's like, bro, I'm just like, the way I think, I know it's not like, I ain't one of people like, oh, I'm not like other people. Like, I know that it's just not the norm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As far as like how I handle shit, even now, like,
What is normal? What is normal though?
I don't know. Just like I'm moving, I have a truck full of shit at the crib, but it's just like, this is what we doing and this is what we set aside. The average person would have just been like, damn, that's just too much for me to do. Let me call him and just tell him we can just schedule for another time. Why not?
Because it's easy to do that.
It's so easy to do that, and then it may not.
Which
come
I
back
appreciate
on.
you coming through.
Man, listen, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
This
For
is,
real, man.
we already said this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do.
We talked. I gotta say, man, this is everything he's saying right now. You know, we chopped it up on the phone, man. This is a real dude right here, man. Because we had a little hiccup earlier last week.
Oh, yo, the dates and everything.
Man, that was all my fault, but yo, you know, when I say I'm gonna do something, I want to do. I'm serious with it, and I appreciate you doing that, man. If people were looking for you, where can they find you?
Everything is Nasti Musiq, Nasti Musiq. That's if you type me on Google, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple, anywhere, you'll pull me up that way. And that's Nasti Musiq. A lot of y'all still be spelling nasty wrong when y'all out of line. I done told y'all the spelling of this name for 10 years, since I was 15, 16 years old. Y'all know my damn spelling of my name ain't no nasty. It's Nasti.
Nasti. Get it right. I mean, I got it right. Man, I looked up, man. I seen all the videos, man. I seen stuff from like 12 years ago, man.
Yeah.
The whole was I guess it's a jig era.
Yeah,
man, all that, man. Y'all was on top of that, man. But again, man, I appreciate you coming through my platform. You know what I'm saying? Putting together this good content. Y'all know where to find him at. Nasti Musiq. You know, like and share. Follow him. Follow BIGWAYNE918. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there too. BIGWAYNE918. You know what I'm saying? We all doing this thing, man. Shouts out to everybody that's I want to shout out to everybody out that's been supporting my videos, has been watching my interviews. I got more heat that's coming. Y'all see I got bosses, man. This is how I'm rolling, man.
I do what I can, man. I just want to get a culture with that, you know, with that what we didn't get organically. That's the knowledge and stuff that I'm getting and the mindset. I want to give it back to the people, to our people. You know what I'm saying?
We taking in and giving back. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate it, man. Appreciate it again. I'm gonna go ahead and piece it out, man. Shit.
Could have been a teacher or a dancer too. I hold it down, girl, I won't make a move. I burn that pressure, had to make a choose.